So hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. I'm Lexi Michelle and I am back with another video. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am finally telling you guys about my labor and delivery experience. Y'all, I am terrified. Okay, like it was so much that went on behind the scenes, and I finally could like talk about it without getting emotional about it, because y'all, I wanted to have a vaginal birth. I wanted her to come on my due date, but unfortunately that did not happen. But I am currently healthy, and so is my baby, so it's like, thank God for that. If you guys are a first-time mom or just a mom in general, this is just my experience. I don't want anybody to be freaked out or anything like that when it comes down to it, because I know when you are a first-time mom, you go to searching up labor and delivery vlogs and you listen to all these stories and things like that. And just because it happened to me does not mean it's going to happen to you. Okay, let me go ahead and say that, because girl, I was the same way, baby. I'm looking up labor and delivery vlogs, story times, like, who? Oh, baby, I gotta avoid that at all costs. But what's gonna happen is gonna happen at the end of the day. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the story time video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's just jump into it. Before I get into this, I just want to say one thing and one thing only. My pregnancy was smooth sailing, y'all. I did not have any complications. Everything came back normal. Everything was good with me. Everything was good with baby. I was eating. I was gaining my weight until literally April 8th. That's when stuff kind of got in and stuff shifted. I'm just gonna say that stuff had done shifted. So April 8th, I ended up going to the hospital because I was having pain that weekend before I gave birth. Y'all, my body was aching so freaking bad, y'all. I wanted to cry. I had pain from my upper neck all the way down to my shoulders. My feet was swollen. My back was hurting. I was going through it, y'all. If you guys have been pregnant before, if you are pregnant or trying to get pregnant, the only thing you can take for pain is Tylenol.
Be like, take Tylenol. You could take 2. But y'all, these don't work. Yeah, I took 2 of these. I ain't even go to sleep. And I'm still in pain. These, they need to toss these out the window. Cause what I need is what I had at the hospital last night. Now that put me to sleep, and it had took all my pain away. I don't know what the fuck that was called, but I needed it. Y'all, it's literally 4 o'clock in the morning. I have nobody to talk to. I have yet to been to sleep. I've been crying all night. Bitch, if I don't answer my phone all day tomorrow for this next 2 weeks, then bitch, y'all gotta excuse me, because I am going through it, okay? Bitch, I'm tired.
Tylenol does not work for me. I am an ibuprofen girl. Baby, I'm quick to pop an ibuprofen. So I was in so much pain. I was miserable. I was crying. Y'all, I just could not deal with the pain anymore. To the point that I laid my ass in a tub filling Epsom salt. Because I saw online that you can let Epsom salt. They was like, it's good, but then the other side says not good. So I personally tried it, and I felt like I couldn't feel my baby move for a little bit. So I started to freak out, and that's why I went to the hospital. Because I'm like, look, I laid in some Epsom salt. I'm in so much pain. This and that is what's going on. The nurse advised me to go ahead and get some medication through an IV. So I went ahead, I got the medication, y'all. I started to feel better. They end up sending me home. That next day, I'm back in excruciating pain. I am boiling my eyes out. I can't walk. I can't even stand up straight. Y'all, the reason why I go through excruciating pains is because I am carrying sickle cell anemia, which I did not know anything about, y'all. I lived my whole childhood, damn near adulthood, not knowing that I had sickle cell disease. I found out in the year of 2021, and that's kind of why my body pains always be excruciating, y'all, because even when I was a child, my pains was bad. Like, I would be boohoo crying, people thinking I'm being dramatic, I'm doing this for attention, and it was because of sickle cell, which is so crazy. So y'all, my body was going through under so much stress to the point that I had to go to the hospital. It was just that bad. So when I got to the hospital, I told the nurses I went to the hospital the day before. They gave me X, Y, Z. Here it is, Tuesday. I'm 38 weeks pregnant on the dot. Baby, I need something to help me. Like, my due date ain't until April 23rd. So I'm like, damn, this is kind of like a long time to be going through this pain. So the nurse finally came in. She said, girl, look, we could probably go ahead and induce you, and we could have a baby today. Y'all, I was shitting bricks. I looked at my mom and said, Mom, did she just say we having a baby today? I was happy because I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna meet my baby. But I was terrified because I was thinking I was gonna hit that 40-week mark. All my doctor's appointments previously, and I have to go to a high-risk doctor, they said, oh no, you're gonna make it to 40 weeks. She's gonna come on a due date. She's not gonna come any earlier than that. Mom, you're fine, baby, fine, da da da. And now here it is at the hospital. Is a whole nother ball game. So I'm like preparing myself. I called her dad and I called my brother. They bought my hospital bag in. They bought me some stuff, and now at this point we just waiting for them to put me into the room. So later on that day, I got the room. They started the IV process, and they went ahead asking me questions, you know, monitoring the baby's heartbeat. That next day, which was April 10th, is when they wanted to start the active labor. So they gave me some Pitocin, and they also gave me some pain medicine that would help with my sickle cell pain, because now I'm in a sickle cell crisis. A sickle cell crisis, it was a 10 out of 10 painful, to the point I wasn't even feeling my labor contractions. My nurses was coming in like, Mom, you having a contraction now? Do you feel it? I'm like, no. Like, I did not feel it at all because my body was hurting from sickle cell crisis pain, which is, but it happened. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know. I just know that the pain crisis just took over my whole body. So they gave me the pain medicine. Y'all, the pain medicine, it will last for like 30 minutes. I'm waking up. I am hollering in pain at this point. And I'm like, oh my God, the Pitocin is not working. And nurse is like, Mom, you know, you got to get the Pitocin some time. So y'all, it finally worked. And boom, I got to 1 centimeter. And I'm like, okay, so we making some little process, you know what I'm saying? We have to get the 10 centimeters to have this baby. Y'all, I was stuck at 1 centimeter from April 10th to April 11th. I was at 1. April 11th come, they end up giving me some other medication that was stronger. They also gave me something to pop my water, and they gave me something else to make me dilate. I cannot remember all the medications they gave me, but I am literally like doped up. They trying to speed the process up for me to dilate. And y'all, nothing was working, nothing. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like if I go ahead and get this baby out of me now, all my pain will go away. That's the only thing that's going through my mind right now. So as April 11th came, like I say, nothing worked. I thugged it out that whole 24. Boom, April 12th came. I'm still stuck at 4 freaking centimeters. I was boohoo crying. I told my nurse, I said, nurse, I just don't think I can handle this pain anymore. I want to go ahead and I want to get a C-section. Y'all, it hurts me to my heart to say I want to get a C-section, because that's not what I wanted. I wanted to push my baby out. But what can I do if my cervix is not dilating? What can I do if none of the medication is working? What can I do when my body is just under so much stress and I'm still carrying my baby? At this point, the only thing I was really worried about was my baby. Thank God that my baby was not stressed out, because shit would have took a turn for the worse. So when I decided that I was going to go ahead and have that C-section, my nurse told me, you making a good option, you making a good choice, because nothing is working. We tried everything. The other nurse came in and was like, look, you're gonna have a C-section, you're still gonna be a mom at the end of the day, because they be like, C-sections is not real moms because we didn't push them out. But everybody's body is not capable of pushing out a baby. So yeah, we got to get this baby here. But once I ended up talking to them and they started making me feel better, they called the anesthesiologist in and we started getting ready for my epidural. Y'all, my epidural felt tremendously, and what I mean by that is it, how can I say, like, it only worked for about 10 minutes, I would say. Y'all, I felt everything. Let me go ahead and say that. I felt everything, and I'm gonna go into details in just a minute. When she first stick me with epidural needle, I did not jump, I stayed still, but I did feel like a cool sensation in that part where she stuck me at. Now I'm not sure if she stuck me more than one time, because I sure as hell ain't feel nothing in my back. Yeah, I was like literally slouched over my mom for a very, very long time, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, I'm ready to, you know, sit up straight. Yeah, I have to give it to my mom. That is my #1 supporter, okay? My mom rode and died with me that whole entire time that I was going through this pain. She was giving me hugs. She was telling me it's gonna be okay. She got the little wet rag. She patted me all over my face, and she told me it hurt her to see me go through all this pain and she cannot do nothing about it. That's how much pain I was in. So when we get an epidural, I was starting to feel a little bit better, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to say it. So the other anesthesiologist, he comes into the room and he got like this bag full of ice. He put it on my face. He was like, is it cold? And then he put it on my leg, or not so cold. So he's doing, like, you know, the cold test here and there. And I was like, yeah, it's not so cold, X, Y, Z. So after the epidural, we end up, you know, waiting time because they had other C-sections going on. So I went to sleep. I woke up screaming, crying. The epidural was not working, y'all. They have like a little button that you could press to get the epidural to go through your body, and it seemed like it just was not working. So now here it is. They finally come in. Oh, Miss Johnson, we getting ready to start the baby. They talking about the risk, the complications, everything like that they need to let you know about the C-section. So they go ahead, they roll me back there, and I'm just like laying there, and they have like a mirror that's at the top. It's high, but it's not so high to where you can't really see it, like see what's going on in front of you, because you're covered in the front. Y'all, I felt everything. I felt them cutting. I don't know if they was cutting or if they was like using the new technology to where they like burn your skin open. I don't know, but my skin felt like it was on fire, okay? The only thing I did not feel was them actually pulling her out, but as far as them slicing me open, y'all, I felt it. I screamed so goddamn loud on that operating table. The man ran over there, the anesthesiologist ran over there. He was like, Mom, you can't scream. Try to take deep breaths. It was a pole that was next to me that was holding up the little curtains that's in front, so I can't see what's in front. Yeah, I was squeezing that pole so goddamn hard I could have broke it in two. That's how much pain I was in on that operating table. And I was just praying to God, like, God, just please let them say they done. Like, God, just please, I just wanted to be done. I just wanted to be done. Like, that's all I kept saying to myself. My child's father next to me, I'm holding his hand like this. I'm holding the pole with this one. It was so much pain. And I'm like, I thought the epidural, you can't feel anything. I felt it all. 45 minutes of an operation felt like 4 hours to me. And the reason why it felt so long is because I felt it, and it felt like torture. Because it's not like I could tell you, oh no, don't, you know, stop. And all of a sudden, my baby, I have to keep it going because the day before they already had done broke my water. So it's only so long a baby can, I guess, be in a little water bag or the water sack or whatever. So your girl was going through it. When it came back time for them to stitch me up, I wanted to cry so bad, but I did not cry no tears for real, because it was like I was just ready to get up off this operating table. Once they said I was done, I was so happy. I was so relieved. They ended up putting me with my baby. We had like a golden hour, which was like the 1 hour skin to skin, mommy and baby. I really enjoyed that. And this is when I started to get sad. And this is when I was like, you know what? I don't even think I want to have another kid because of the recovery process. So she ended up coming April 12th. Born at 9:26, but once I got done with everything of stitching me back up, I want to say probably like around 10, yeah, maybe like around 10, probably 11. So boom, we're in the recovery room now. And so in the recovery room, that's after you have the baby, you kind of just, you know, take your time, and you know, you just had a baby, you fresh off, you got your little newborn, you know, you just kind of get used to being a mom. So I'm in there, I'm talking to the doctor and everything. They congratulate me. You know, we doing little vital signs and stuff like that. The doctor came in the room and told me that because of me having sickle cell and my operation, my blood was extremely low. And she was like, you have to get a blood transfusion. And I'm looking at my mom and I'm like, Mom, what should I do? Because my mom is the one that, you know, she called all the shots. Like, yeah, I'm 26 now, but my mom was listening to the doctor telling her, like, I need blood. And that's when reality really kicked in. Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm finna really get somebody else's blood in my body. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I never had a blood transfusion until that day. So they had to come and draw some blood for me to match up my blood type with my donor. Y'all, my veins have been blowed out since 2021 because they was running so many tests, they was sticking me so many times that my veins no longer show up in my arms. So now every time I get my blood drawn or anything dealing with blood and IV, it have to be out my hands. And they kind of get it like right here. No guys, getting blood drawn out my hands do not hurt. I be so scared when they gotta stick me right here now, because it's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm so used to getting out of here now. Y'all, it took 6 people to draw my blood, y'all. 6 people. Couldn't nobody find my veins. And it's like, it's the nurse, if she couldn't get it, she had to do it one more time. And if she couldn't get it, somebody else had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, damn, if I can't do it, somebody else got to do it. Y'all, I got stuck at least 8 times. I had bruises all over my arms, y'all. No bullshit, my arms was so sore. My nurses was like, you are so strong, because I'm like, you know what, y'all already here, y'all sticking me. I would hate for y'all to have to come back hours later and I go through a damn panic attack because I know I'm finna get stuck again. I just rather y'all go ahead, try to do what y'all can now while I'm in the mood, because maybe in a couple of minutes or a couple of hours I'm about to go ape shit. We finally found a lady that could actually stick me in my arms, y'all. It took her one time, just one time to find. I was like, you know what, I love you. I don't know if she was Brazilian, I don't know if she was from Colombia. Y'all, she retired now, but y'all, if I ever have to get blood drawn, baby, it gotta be from her. Baby, you gotta come out of retirement for me, because you the only person I like now. Like, oh girl, and I ain't feeling it. I was like, okay, yeah, I like you. I requested her every time it came time to draw my blood. Oh, she not here doing the night shift? Oh, well, I'll just wait till the morning to get my blood drawn. Fuck that, because baby, the rest of y'all sticking me and y'all ain't doing it right. So they came back and they gave me 2 bags of blood. Y'all, I did not know by me getting a blood transfusion that it would make my body go so cold. Y'all, I was so cold to the point that I was shaking uncontrollably. They would gave me what, three blankets, 3 turned into 6. It does not matter how many warm blankets they gave me, I was still cold. Yeah, I felt like a person sitting in a tub of ice, freezing. I did not drink anything. I tried to eat. I was miserable, y'all. I was crying damn near the whole time I was in the hospital. I had her April 12th, y'all. When I left the hospital, it was April 16th. I was in there for a long time. Then before the birth, I came in April 8th. So I was there damn near for a whole entire week. Just going through this, you know, getting ready for labor, after labor. I was going through it. So when they finally gave me the bag of blood, I'm like, okay, I got somebody else's blood pumping in me. You know, it's going all throughout my body. Now it's time for the magnesium and my sodium. Both is low. And I'm like, what the hell? Y'all, when you are having a baby, your baby tend to take all of the nutrients and things like that. So it made me damn near dry, because I did not have like all my vitamins and stuff that I needed. And it was like, now that she's out, they trying to give everything back to me. So I'm like, okay. So they ended up giving me what I needed all through IV. Yeah, I had 6 bags of potassium, 8 bags of magnesium. All of that running through this one IV, y'all. My IV went to leaking because it was so much pumping through my vein that my vein gave out and the IV started leaking. I tried my absolute best to tell my nurse my IV was not leaking, but I'm like, dang, if I end up not telling her and they run the tests again, they're gonna see it's still low and they giving all these bags and now I have to stay longer. So I'm like, you know, I told my nurse, I said my IV's leaking. So what she did was she untaped it, she taped it back, and she was like, okay, it shouldn't be leaking. Y'all, the damn vein bust. You could see the IV through my skin. I'm like, oh shit, like no way. It was like lifting upwards. So they had to come in, do me a whole nother IV in this hand. And because I'm like, because I use this hand a lot, I couldn't even hold my baby for real. When I came to take showers, I had to use this hand because this hand was just, I couldn't use it, y'all. I had to wrap it up, when I went to taking a shower, and on my day-to-day usage they put like a little net thing over my IV so it won't, you know, catch on to nothing, because of course, you know, I'm picking up my baby and stuff like that. Y'all, I feel so guilty because after I had my baby, I was holding her and everything, but I barely even held her for real or how I wanted to. I didn't take pictures how I wanted to because my mind would just focus on me recovering to be here with my child. Like, it wasn't no, oh, let me take pictures, oh, look at me and baby, da da da. No, y'all, my mom completely had her the entire time. My mom did not leave that hospital once since I told her about, you know, my pains, and since we got to that hospital, not one bit. Mama going where? Mama stayed there the whole entire time. The only thing Mama did not attend was the C-section, because I'm like, her dad could be in the room with the C-section, but the recovery part, I want my mama. I don't care how old I get. Any little inconvenience, baby, I'm calling my mama. Anything happening, my mama gonna be there first front. So that's who I wanted to be in a room with me while I was recovering. I could have visitors, yes, but no, I didn't want them to stay with me overnight, because if something happened, I need to make sure that she was my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, it be so much going on. Y'all, I watch too many movies to just have, you know, other people there. My mom, she that girl. My mom, she held it down, y'all. But overall, throughout this whole entire experience, my mom and my friends are my biggest supporters. I am 4 months postpartum now, and my mom and friends still tell me, you are a great mom, you're doing an amazing job, how are you doing today, you okay today? My mom, oh, you want to go with me here, there? Y'all, any little thing, because when you're going through postpartum, when you're going through your labor process, pregnancy period, you are so vulnerable, you are so emotional, so much runs through your head. And I think what clicked on to me was, during my labor process, who all was there for me. And it was some stuff that stuck out to me. And one thing I could tell you, you will always remember how anybody treat you while you was pregnant. Your labor process, that's what open your eyes. That will show you your true colors with anybody in your corner. That exact moment will show you the real. And I think that including Mother's Day, because my friends made sure I had a great first Mother's Day. I was crying the morning of Mother's Day because I'm like, dang, my baby is not even 6 weeks yet. I can't even go outside and like actually have fun and do stuff. I was so sad. So my friends end up getting me some perfume. They got me orange juice with champagne, cards, flowers. My mom was sitting outside me for a little bit, you know, we was talking, but this was before she went to work and everything like that. So my Mother's Day felt so special. My friends made it so special for me because it was just a lot as a new mom. So that's really my experience, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this story time up, but I hope you guys enjoy this story time. I am back telling story times on my channel. I just felt like I really owed it to y'all, because if you guys have watched my labor and delivery vlog, I told y'all I was gonna tell y'all what happened, and this is what happened. If you are a new mom if you are a new mom that's currently pregnant, that's in labor, do not let my experience make you feel any type of way, because what had happened to me does not mean it's gonna happen to you, girl. So you got this. Wishing blessings on all new moms overall, because baby, we are strong, okay? Baby, it don't matter how this baby came into this world, vaginal or cesarean, baby, the baby is here, the baby is healthy, period.